All right, down on the court with the players. First of all, thank you guys for playing.
Yeah.
Always appreciate people coming out here, putting themselves out there, especially coaches, you know, coming out. I mean, of course, your players are probably going to see this. So.
Yeah. Maybe they can learn something.
I was about to say, learn something, one or two there, especially about that server years. Holy cow.
So, and Chris also, you know, coming all the way from Indiana, really appreciate that a lot. So thank you guys. Appreciate your battling out there.
Thanks,
Good
Chris.
match.
Appreciate you coming down.
A couple questions for you guys. Curious about. I guess I'll just start with Chris. Chris, I know like physically you weren't really feeling 100%. What did you feel was your best shot out there? Because you found some traction in pockets of the match. What was kind of your mental focus in terms of what you were trying to do?
Yeah. So when I started doing, you know, better, I guess, being in more games and stuff, I really, garbage. It was kind of garbage. I was just trying to get every ball back, and I went away from doing what I wanted to do and what I practiced on doing all the time, which is trying to hit a good heavy ball, which I couldn't do at all. So I just wanted to went back to my roots as a high school tennis player. When I didn't know what I was doing, and just try to get every ball back. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it works a lot of the time against a lot of people, and it just doesn't work quite well enough against good players sometimes. So
Yeah, Ian and I were discussing, especially in that second set too, I was saying that many of those balls were very short of you, because I know you like to play those heavy spin balls. The slice was looking good, but she had many of those short balls where Andy was just taking control, like total dominance over it, and then that's what led you to your demise, obviously.
yeah, it was. Now, you know, what I like to do when I play matches and stuff is I like to go cross court with my forehand. I've really gotten, in the last 6 months, gotten good at that. And
Yeah.
I don't always hit it deep,
Yeah.
but deep enough with spin where it's up, where they're hitting it up high.
Yeah.
I don't attack it. So, but I mean, yesterday I played the match, and today I just couldn't do it. I don't know if it's the speed. I always felt late, and I always felt like I was hitting the ball off center and stuff. I was hitting behind me, and even when the ball, there's a few times, and I really look ridiculous when the ball, like he hit a short ball, kind of a high, where I came in, and it's like I just don't, and I end up hitting it at my shoe tops, and I'm just not being aggressive. So, but it just no confidence in it, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's a good. I'm telling my players this all the time. Like, you win most of the points from your players' errors. You're not winning most of the points from winners. Get as many balls in as you can. Obviously, not pushing the ball, but if you can get it in the middle of the court, force them to hit a shot they don't want to do. I think this works a lot.
I've found, especially playing a lot of tournaments, like open tournaments against college players, because a lot of time, I mean, college players are young, they play a lot, and a lot of them, they want to be really good, so they really struggle a lot of times with that, with a kind of a shorter ball with no pace, kind of in the middle of the court, because they want to hit a winner. You know, they feel like they should be hitting a winner, and it's not a good ball to hit a winner on. You know?
Yeah, there's many players I can tell you from my experience. Not many people come to the net. I was telling Ian, like, if I ever get the chance to play on this channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of serving and volleying like you were doing today, because I'm not the biggest fan of the baseline, but most of these college players, they will just sit back there, they'll grind 15 to 20 balls every single point. And it's nice to see a good change of pace sometimes.
100%.
Andy, first question for you that I'm curious to hear about. It looked to me like there was a shift for you in the second set mentally. Yeah, the first set to me looked like you were comfortable and things were kind of more or less going the way you wanted them to. And the second set looked to me like there's a little bit, you started talking more like to yourself and to the camera.
Yeah.
Was there a little bit of a lapse for you, or what? How would you?
Yeah, I mean,
you
this
feel
is
about it?
just a concentration thing for me. I mean, it's hard to do it for hour and a half. It's hard for me to concentrate for 10 minutes. But I mean, this is the first set. I mean, I feel like I was dialed in 100%. I mean, that's very rare.
Solid tennis there.
Yeah, it was good.
You mean game-wise or mentally?
Yeah,
or
mentally,
both?
and then when my mental game is there, usually the tennis game will take over. But yeah, second set, like you said, you were putting more balls in the court. I'm trying to do silly things, trying to hit shots I shouldn't be hitting, but yeah, no, definitely took my foot off the gas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got it there. As soon as my kind of mental thing, as soon as I lost a game, I tried to think how I was playing in the first set.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my thought process on that one.
Because we were thinking, after you got broken in that second set, we were thinking that like maybe a turnaround, something else would be coming on. Chris would win a couple more games, put a little more pressure on you. But you're able to get back to that mental state you had in that first set, and step right back on the gas pedal instead of letting go and letting Chris have an opportunity to come back.
Yeah, because I mean, it was definitely there.
Yeah.
I mean,
How did you feel after getting broken like that? Like, what changed in your head?
I don't like getting broken.
Yeah.
I think, I think, to be honest, even though I did serve well today, I thought I returned better than I was serving. This used to be my strength when I was playing in college. But just putting the ball in the middle of the court, getting the point started, not trying to do too much. But I thought, I thought it went well.
Because Chris had some solid serves out there today, and you're just putting them right back.
Yeah,
but I was also saying
a little bit of a chisel there sometimes.
Yeah.
Keeps it below, especially indoors.
But I was telling Ian, you also have that experience because you play with a bunch of college players too. When they just drop their giant serves on you, you're on that all day, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, when the
Doesn't
ball's
bother
coming
you.
at you 115, 120 miles an hour, I mean, I'm just looking at it like a volley. I'm
Exactly.
thinking, what's the quickest way I can get my racket to the contact point?
Yep. Doesn't even phase you.
Yeah, I just block it basically.
Yeah.
But trying to keep it low. This is the thing. Trying to keep it low and deep, but in the middle. Always in the middle.
Yeah.
Chris, one more question for you. There was a probably like a 5-minute pocket in the second set where it looked like we could kind of go toe to toe, like towards the end of the second set. Mentally and like tactically, did you feel like, wow, I have an opportunity here? What were you focusing on in that point?
So I said it to the camera. I played a really bad game and I got broken. And that's when I broke him. And I was really mad at myself, and a lot of times that doesn't go well. When I get mad, I play worse. But
Yeah.
for whatever reason, I got like mad, but I started moving my feet better, and I was being more aggressive, getting to the ball and stuff. And then I played a good game, and then I really felt like it was there. And then I came over here, and I don't remember that next game. It may have been one of those games when I got ahead and then I lost it or whatever. But I don't remember. I just know I lost the next game, so the momentum quickly died. But I just had a real problem, and I have had lately, with getting up in games, whether I'm serving or whether I'm returning, getting up 40-15, 40-love, and then losing games. And and when it happens to you, when you feel like it happens a lot, which it is to me, you start to feel like I get up 40-11, and it's like, oh, I'm up 40-11, here we go, and I lose the next point, and then I just mentally just go downhill, and that's silly, and I just have to fix that problem. So
Too many double faults today. I feel like you double faulted a couple more times than you usually do.
Oh no, I actually double faulted less than I usually do.
Oh.
My serve has been a real disaster lately, and it's just in the last just few weeks. I started having issues with my serve, and I do a pinpoint serve, I do a platform serve. I just don't know. Platform, I can get it in better, but it's not as good a serve.
Yeah.
But if I do the pinpoint, I can serve better, but and the double faults can just go crazy.
Yeah.
And
No, there was one game in the first set where Ian and I were standing. That was your first game point you had on your serve. You did that second serve and you sent it like 15 feet wide. I was like, did you just go for that flat second serve there? That was.
Sometimes I don't know.
Why not? But no, I mean, this is what I'm telling my players. When you're not serving as well, give yourself a big target. Give yourself a big target. If they're hitting winners off it, too good. That's fine. But as long as you're making them hit the ball, I think that's
like a big target down the middle into their body, something comfortable.
Yeah, somewhere not, maybe my normal second serve is I kick it out wide every time, but if I keep hitting it wide, put it right in the middle, get the point started. This is the big thing. Because you're not playing Roger Federer all the time. They will miss. They will miss. So this is important to remember.
So it's very important because again, getting another ball back works so much against so many people.
I just wanted to say one more thing then. Ian and I kind of noticed that when you're at the camera over there, you're like yelling at the ball or something. Like you pointed the ball at the camera and then
No,
you're
I was saying how excellent the balls are.
Oh.
Never
good
played with
balls.
these. These are great balls.
I
I've never
agree.
played
We were
with
like,
them.
we were thinking the opposite. It was like, does he like hate the balls or something? Like, are these all
Yeah,
the
we
new
thought you were
ones?
complaining about the balls.
I agree. They were very
No,
good through both
very
yesterday's
nice.
match and today's match.
Diadem, thank you very much.
Yeah, excellent balls. Highly
There you go.
recommended.
That's funny. All right, well, gentlemen, really appreciate you again being here, putting yourselves out there. Any kind of final thoughts or messages or before we sign off?
I mean, if you're watching this video, keep playing as much tennis as you can.
Yeah.
Keep that tennis community growing. It's the best thing I've done in my life. I came to America, I played college tennis. I'm coaching 7 days a week, and get out on the court. It's the best thing you can do.
Beautiful.
I agree.
Chris?
Can't argue with that.
I love to play, and I play probably too many matches, and maybe it's not good for me, but I love to play, and I hope, like I said, I told the camera earlier, maybe someday, with Ian's blessing, I might come back. But I'd love to do it again. And I just feel like I need to have some good fortune to be playing right. And my game I go through slumps, and I tend to do that. And
We all do.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We all do.
For sure.
Yeah, it was a good time.
That was fun. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was a good
Thank
match,
you,
guys.
Appreciate it.
Ian, I thank you for letting me come on this
Yeah,
channel.
of course.
Hopefully you come again soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was awesome, guys. Thank you today.
We'll have you play a match soon.
For sure.
Awesome. Thanks for
sure,
watching,
for sure.
everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
take care,
you.
guys.
Appreciate it.